all you can do is not to take the burden of that situation onto yourself. Well, of course, you should be doing everything that you can, but at the end, you must be willing to surrender. Hi guys, I'm Priyam from 4Humans. Welcome back to another video on mental health. Today we are talking about anxiety attacks, and we are talking about how can we cure anxiety attacks without using any medication, right? So the practice that we are going to discuss today should be performed specifically at night, right before you go to bed to sleep. But also you can develop a mindset around it, so that if you come across any situations in your life that causes you to be anxious, you can always have that approach to face that situation, to deal with that situation. So let's talk about anxiety attacks first, right? Why do people get anxiety attacks? They might be taking a lot of stress onto themselves. They might be having or facing a lot of burden in their life regarding certain situations in their life, right? And that's what leads people to have anxiety attacks. Also it's linked with uncertainty. Sometimes uncertainty becomes a huge burden on people, when they are putting efforts to make something happen. And if they are prone to anxiety, sometimes that anxiety becomes really intense and they might experience a panic attack or anxiety attack, right? So that's what happens. So what can we do to prevent it? You cast your burden to the God or universe or subconscious. God if you're religious, universe if you're spiritual and don't like to believe in God, or subconscious if you don't like any of those, because all of those things means the same thing, right? So you cast your burden to the universe. I specifically like the word universe, right? But why do we do that? Because you didn't create those situations, right? The situations that are causing you to be anxious, maybe it's something happened in your workspace, maybe some of your employees resigned, or maybe you have new employees to deal with. So you didn't create such situations, because they say 95% of your life is determined by the subconscious or the universe or the God in religious terms, right? So you don't have a say into creating that situation, and so you don't have to worry about resolving that situation, because it created itself, it will resolve itself. All you can do is not to take the burden of that situation onto yourself, right? Well, of course you should be doing everything that you can, but at the end you must be willing to surrender to some higher dimension, right? Because surrendering is an act of wisdom. It's not an act of weakness. For example, recently I was looking for a voice artist, for one of my projects, and I didn't have enough money to hire a professional voice artist, right? And I was getting a bit worked up and anxious about how am I gonna make this happen now, because my friends who were volunteering for the act, they were not that good with their performance. So I casted that burden, to the universe. I was like, okay, what, fine, let's see. I'll keep trying things, I'll keep putting out the vacancies and offers. So what I did was I casted that burden to the universe, right? And so what I came up with was that I was willing to pay based on number of words they dub for me, right? Maybe 2 rupees per word or 3 rupees per word, because that was my budget. And after 1 or 2 days, one of my friend's cousins showed up, and he was really interested in this, and he was not at all professional. He was just a newbie who wanted to try this thing for fun, and things turned out he was actually really good at it, and he finished that project with me, and now I have given him a new project. So things like that happen, guys. When you actually surrender things that you have no control of to the higher power, they unfold themselves pretty good. So every time you come across situations in life that are causing you to be anxious, all I want you to do is make an intention of transferring that burden from yourself to the universe or to your God or to your subconscious and let them figure it out, right? And then you can be relaxed, you can have faith and trust that yes, things are a bit messy right now, but I have faith that it will turn out to be good, you know. And if you have anxiety attacks as a major issue, you know, when you while you know in your sleep or in normal daily routine, what I want you to do is this. First, right before you go to sleep, take 2 to 3 minutes to practice gratitude, right? Practice gratitude for being alive, or maybe for your health and for all the good things that happened with you on that very day. Practice gratitude for that. And once you are charged up with those vibrations of gratitude, now I want you to practice faith by letting go of those situations that are causing you to be anxious to the universe, God, or subconscious, right? So take 5 to 6 minutes to practice this daily right before you go to sleep, and I bet you will wake up with a smile on your face. You know, basically what we're doing is we are first energizing ourselves with gratitude, we are fueling ourselves with all the positive vibrations, and then we are using that positive vibrations to strengthen our faith in life, in universe, God, or subconscious, right? Because faith enables human beings to live joyfully. So with that said, guys, I hope this video made some sense. I hope this video helped you guys, and if you do this practice, especially the sleeping practice every day, I can bet you that you will most likely will see some results, and you will pretty much cure your anxiety attacks. You will see that your anxiety attacks are getting less and less intense, and with time you will cure it, right? But of course it will take around like a week to see some significant results. So if you like this video, then share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, and if you have friends who have anxiety as a major issue, share this video with them. It will definitely help them. If you want to have one-on-one sessions with me, reach out to me on Instagram through DMs. Links are in the description below. And with that said, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel.